Hello class, this is Dr. Hux. I want to give you an overview of Module 3, and I'm going to try to speed this up. The last time I recorded it took 12 minutes. Module 3, we're on descriptive statistics, and you know what descriptive statistics are from what you did in your original statistics class. But what we're really interested in here today is what you're going to do with those statistics and how you're going to find them. So you're going to do a couple things. Two main things you're going to do is you're going to learn how to use SPSS to derive all the descriptive statistics that you might need for a study. And you'll be using the normal curve, and you'll be looking at continuous data and categorical data. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to do part of your course project. You're going to define something for your course project. You're going to define your topic, the purpose of your study, and the significance of the study, and the reason that you chose the topic. Now, the topic may be having something to do with socioeconomic status and student achievement. The purpose of your study may be that you want to look at a curriculum, look at the outcomes of the curriculum in your school that's been there for 5 years, and you want to find out if there's any adverse effect for any particular socioeconomic status. So that might be the purpose of your study. The significance, if you find that there's some degree of difference in the scores, achievement level scores for high socioeconomic status and low socioeconomic statuses measured by free and reduced lunch rates or whatever, you may want to recommend to the board that they do something else. So anyway, that's what it's about. You're going to watch 5 videos. The first one is going to show you how to do the statistical analysis, finding the descriptive statistics for categorical data. And the next video of the 5 is going to show you how to do this for continuous data. They're a little bit different, not much, but a little. You know that descriptives are the mean, the average, the median, the mode, the standard deviation, the range. There's a couple other parts of that, but we'll find those when we get to it. But anyway, you're going to watch those 2 videos and pay particular attention. They're only 2 minutes long, but they do a good job of showing you how to process that information. Now, you're going to need to select cases. So it's going to show you how to do that. That takes a little longer, but let's say if you've got your study divided up into boys and girls, or low and high achievement by socioeconomic status, you may want to get those descriptive statistics. You may want to have those stated for high socioeconomic status and low socioeconomic status. So you want to know how to select those cases so you can do that. Now, as an example, Dr. Bounds, who's made some of these videos and does a very good job, divided the example that he's going to show you. It's 3.1 from your textbook. He shows you how to do part A in the first part only. And then in the next part, he shows you how to do parts B, C, D, and add frequency tables. So they'll need to watch both of those to find out how to do this example right here. Of course, you're going to do the even problems for your points, but this is an example that you can watch. And here's what you have to do. You have a Professor Lamb and a Professor Milner. They both have classes. The question you want to answer is, how many siblings do each person have in those classes? What that has to do with the class, I don't know. But here's your code book. The variables are class and siblings. Class is a designation and it's categorical, and so it's divided up between Professor Lamb and Professor Milner. Variable siblings is a continuous variable because you can have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they consider that continuous. You're going to run the descriptives and find a histogram and a normal curve. You're going to run the descriptives for the class itself. You're going to do that for siblings group for both the pieces of data. And then you're going to use the select cases module and do it for Professor Lamb's class. See that over here where I'm dilly-dallying around in Professor Miller's class. You're going to find the data for that example and the data for your problems, number 2 exercise 2, exercise 4, exercise 6, and exercise 8, I believe. There are 4 of them, and you're going to get those here. You're just going to click on those, and they'll open up in your SPSS file. The example is this one here, and when you open it, it's going to first look like this thing up here, the variable view. It's going to pop up, and it's going to give you class and siblings, and notice that's one's nominal data and one's scaled data. And then if you switch over to the data view, you're going to see it first in this form, because it's going to show you the 1s and 2s. And what are 1s? Well, those 1s are Professor Lamb's class, and 2s are Professor Milner's class. You can switch that over and see that. So that's the data view. So that's what you're going to see first. And then after you get all that done and do that assignment, you're going to, if you have time, and you will, you probably ought to look at this. This is how to display results of descriptive statistics and tables and how you do that sort of thing. There's much more than this little thing right here, so just look at it. Your assignment for Module 3. By the way, Module 3's assignment is worth 50 points, and I'll explain. The first one we did was worth 25. One of them was, the last one we did, I think, was 25 points. This one's worth 50. And from now on, they'll be worth 100 points. I wanted to kind of ease you into that till I made sure you knew how to use SPSS. So here we go. Your assignment, part from the textbook, 2, 4, 6, and 8. And you're going to make screenshots and turn those things in. And you can look at the odd numbers, the odd numbered problems, to see what you're going to be turning in. That can be your model. And if you have questions, you know to contact me, and I will try to help you out. Now, the second part is the pre-course project items. I say pre-course, but your topic, your purpose, and the significance of the study is going to be part of your chapter 4 that you're going to write, your dissertation, chapter 4. And so this is what you're going to have the topic. You're going to give me the purpose of the study and the significance of the study, and then you're going to tell me why you chose that. Now, I want you to take some time and open these up and look at these and put those in your file somewhere. Actually, this bottom one right here is something I just got finished with. I just finished making. But it's a suggested outline for a chapter 4 of a quantitative dissertation. And I may edit this from time to time as we go through the course, but I think I've got it down to where it needs to be. It's pretty comprehensive about what is contained in chapter 4. And here is a sample chapter 4 you can look at. And this one has not, this dissertation has not been finished. This is just chapter 4. It's in the process of being finished. As a matter of fact, we just got the data for the last part of chapter 4 yesterday. So we're still working on this. So you can look at one that's in progress, and you can look at an outline. And this is sort of the outline I follow with all my students in dissertations. So here's your assignment, and you'll turn this in. I think you submit the homework in 2 separate files. And again, this is going to be worth, I think, 50 points as a rubric to go with it. So good luck.